Coming to you live on this Tuesday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Parker. And they pick up two. Parker's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Spurs.
The soft floater from Parker is truly a wonderful thing to behold. A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Parker. On the wing, Duncan. Back to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Moves back up. Here's Duncan. Out to Parker. Back to Duncan. Spurs passing it around. To the inside. On the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Parker, and he banks in the layup. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Parker can't just dominate inside. He has to rely on gracefulness and agility. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And that one's good. Parker. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quick.
Cavaliers foul.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
First personal.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On the wing, Green. Pass to Duncan. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Mitchell.
Connects from 3-point range. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here. And he makes the first.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Cavaliers trailing. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with the Spurs head coach. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we've reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Back over to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much. Here's Leonard. The 19-footer is on the money.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Back to Porter. Here's Hunter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The assist goes to
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
The Cavaliers leading. And Ball gets double teamed. Mobley with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mobley. Clock at 4. Lays it up off the glass.
Mobley.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Here's Diaw. Wade is covering. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Mobley. First personal
And good
foul.
to see Leonard drawing these types of fouls, showing some confidence on offense.
At the line for 7.
And free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
White Leonard. 2 shots.
Good on both. And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
They shot off that time. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game for the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 1.
14. Cleveland. 15.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been
One of the toughest players to defend off the bounce. Mitchell has a lethal combination of quickness and strength.
San Antonio trailing here. Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That'll be jump ball.
San Antonio with the ball. Duncan with the bounce pass. Just 5 to shoot. Got it. Good job in the low post. Duncan's got his second basket of the night.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pushing it up. Here's Parker. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Mitchell. Allen trying to break free.
Mitchell.
Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Parker. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. And Ginobili pulls it down.
And gives the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Leonard on the wing. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pass to Hunter. And here is Allen. Splitter covering. Leonard looking around. Splitter with the ball. No scoring in this one. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Allen.
Jared Allen.
And slam dunk by Allen.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Duncan left side. Fades back. And it's good off the glass. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Cavaliers call.
Maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And they're moving it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half. And that one hits back iron. Here's Mobley. Rebound San Antonio. Out to Parker. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Allen.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, "Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be." So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Tyson. Not going to go that time. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. He's only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Looking to end his cold spell. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
They need this one. And he overshot that one, missing.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time.
Begins in the first half
And
with a score. Spurs 18. Cleveland.
we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley outside. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Tyson. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
And here is Allen. And Allen slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Leonard. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage. Here so far.
Assist from
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Back to Parker. Pass to Splitter. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Cavaliers ball.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look.
Substitution on the court.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
Timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Give him a hand, fans. Your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Hunter on the wing. They get the rebound. Back to Porter. Cleveland moving the ball around. This one for 3. Green with the rebound. Pass to Ginobili. Outside, Joseph. Here's Duncan trying to end the drought. And the layup is good. Duncan's got 8 points.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Mitchell. Over Green. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, Leonard in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
A nice feed to Leonard, who goes up and knows what to do with it.
Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Inside. Here's Duncan. No fear there from Tim Duncan.
Showing off those point forward skills. Diaw is such a selfless and creative player.
Back to Wade. Porter in the corner. Outside, Ball. On the wing, Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Spurs trail by 3. Duncan outside. Pass to Ginobili.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there. That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Leonard. Pass to Splitter. For the tie. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
Still developing this part of his game, but Leonard showing he has some touch from deep.
Here's Wade. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 9-1 run. Now here's Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like that.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a 10-ball game here. Spurs lead by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Pass to Leonard. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Knocks it loose. Parker with the steal. From 17 feet out. Good D by Mitchell.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
In for San Antonio.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The lead is 2. A 3 from Leonard. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
The shot no good. Tyson. Pass to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Duncan down low. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Cleveland ball.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allen before courtside. Allen.
Some noise.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Thank you once again, Allie. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touch by Leonard.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And nothing's been easy for them, especially in this half.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Off a great pass. That's Duncan. Duncan.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. So the wing on the left. Here's Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Parker.
Tricky move by Mitchell with the pump fake, baiting the defender.
For Cleveland.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
No, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Mitchell with it. Now Green defending. Pass to Tyson.
2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell.
In the game. 2 minutes.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
We've seen Donovan Mitchell good. He's gone for 70 plus in a game. That is special.
So both teams making some changes here.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Down low, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Really love the force on that dunk. Splitter showing some toughness down there. You don't want to get in his way.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 3. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter.
In for Cleveland. Johnson.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To Mobley. Allen right side. 4 on the shot clock. And And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
It's Spurs ball.
Here's Parker. .114 left in the fourth. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. Time call here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 3. 1:06 left in the game.
They're giving t-shirts to the wireless section. So make some noise.
The Spurs making a switch here.
Manu Ginobili.
1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Duncan. Excellent D there from Allen. Cleveland with the ball. To the inside. Here's Mobley. Got it.
Mobley.
And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Oh,
His team trusts him, and rightfully so. Mitchell makes so many big, important shots because he is a clutch performer.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Mobley with the block. And he commits the intentional foul.
had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 3. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top.
Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. And their first... look at this year's Lakers squad.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
Well, these are the games you get up for, regardless of how you play lately.
The shot's good. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. In the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight. Absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Avdia, following the score by Los Angeles. From deep, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Denny Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, B.A., Denny was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds, a big haul. Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
Here's Avdia. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
From deep, here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic
Fires in the triple.
for 3.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Sharp up top. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Much to the fans' delight, Stan. Shaden Sharp's dunks are already legend in some parts.
Well, P.A., he does stuff that makes you shake your head, and it gets a ridiculous amount of airtime. Certainly an entertaining young player to watch.
Both free throws good from Sharp. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Lakers have been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
Yeah, he must be feeling it because that Doncic 3 was way out there.
In the first. 2 minutes.
It's Holiday with a drive. Avdia outside. Portland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Grant. Off target from the wing. The Lakers lead by 5. To the inside. Laravia outside. Doncic outside. Let's go with a 3. Holiday grabs the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Clingan with the ball. Hayes picks him up. 3-pointer Holiday. And he parries his first look.
Yeah, Holiday will make you pay from deep. The defense has to chase him off that line.
Here's Doncic. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Trailblazers. 4-point game. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And missed free throws are killers, especially when you consider how many they missed. Hopefully, they stay late to practice after that one.
Now here's Doncic. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Out to James. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Second chance effort. Shot clock at 5.
LeBron James.
And he sinks the layup.
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
Down low. Clinging.
Donovan.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
Los Angeles 60. Fans have a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Now here's Vincent. Over Holiday. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
The Lakers lead by 4. Vanderbilt, no good. Right side, Holiday. Inside. From inside. Misses off the right iron. Now Los Angeles with it. Outside Vanderbilt. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assisted.
Vincent's got his first 2 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Lakers
Both teams will make substitutions.
substitution on the court.
And what you like about Jeremy Grant, the consistency from year to year, Stan.
Yeah, BA, he can shoot it, but defensively, you can put him on the opponent's best scorer. 3 and D and then some. Such a reliable vet for this team.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Murray from outside. Los Angeles leading by 8. Kleba outside. Ayton with it. Now Sharp defending. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin. Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Here's Ayton. Portland with a rebound.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Love up top. Still without a bucket. Left side Murray. It's Sharp on the wing. Smart grabs a miss.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The Lakers lead by 8. 1:49 left in the second. And here's Ayton. 6 points for him. Wide open look. Nice jump shot. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Blazers time.
Great touch from the 7-footer Ayton. A supremely talented big man.
Who's looking for some new
Timeout called. Portland. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
So both teams making some changes here.
What's your Blazers youth dance team?
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Love with the ball. Hayes picks him up. Outside for Grant. Pass to Reith. Shot clock at 6. There's the block. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player, a generational talent. Guys, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. So it's Portland now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Reith. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
To credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Luka Doncic.
Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. It's the Portland Trailblazers. facing the Houston Rockets. Pass to McGrady. Back to Alston. To the paint. Now, here is McGrady. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Holiday.
Well, over his career, Avdia has upped his scoring numbers, and defenders have taken notice.
First team foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game.
Line for the Trailblazers.
No good on that one.
Avdia.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. You can't make the second free throw either. He's in both. McGrady outside. Pass to Yao. Fades. Here's Scola. And here is Yao. Second shot opportunity. And Klingon pulls it down. Over in the corner, Avdia. The kick out to Holiday. Grant outside. Pass to Avdia. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. McGrady outside. Here's Yao. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And, you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
Here's Avdia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Tracy McGrady.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Rockets on defense. And it's Grant in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline.
Denny.
That one goes.
Well, when Avdia shoots the ball, it just looks right. Great form.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's McGrady. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Klingon. Can't nail the jumper.
2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Blazers
A
ball.
pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
Mutombo. Showcase. Bobby Jackson.
1:51 left to play here in the first. A wide open look here for Klingon.
Donovan Klingon.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Outside Jackson. Pass to Mutombo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Here's Avdia. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Rockets leading. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Back to Brooks. And it's Portland with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Houston moving the ball around. Battier outside. Makes it off the glass. Trailblazers trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Grant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chuck Hayes.
Well, if you're a fan of Jeremy Grant, that's what you love to see. Phenomenal throwdown.
Portland foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
Bobby Jackson.
That one misses. Here's Rupert. No good with the layup. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Houston.
Rockets lead
8.
by 2.
The Trailblazers. 6.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Right side, Williams. Here's Kamara. No scoring in this one. McGrady outside. To the middle. Here's Yao. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Assisted by T-Mac.
Yao's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Houston foul.
And this is where you feed Yao because almost no one is going to be able to block.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Portland Trailblazers, in year 3 of a rebuild, wins are hard to come by in the loaded West. But acquiring young, talented players like Denny Avdia is a nice start. He said, quote, "The team is young, we're real athletic, we all compete, everybody wants to work and wants to improve." Back to you.
Young and hungry. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start definitely now.
Denny Avdia.
And the jam by Avdia.
Phenomenal drive and finish by Avdia. You know his teammates are loving that one.
Trailblazers ball.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will
The
take it.
lineup for the Trailblazers.
And the miss connection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And Shane Battier gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
And the Rockets making a change here. Here's Kamara. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's where you want to be, getting those easy money looks.
Out to Battier. And too long on the shot.
Well, the defense just dared it to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Tumbo grabs the board. And so here is Houston. Here's McGrady. Another miss by Houston. Portland trailing here. Here's Kamara. And slam dunk by Kamara.
And how about the awareness by Clingan, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Alston with the ball. Pass to McGrady.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Houston needs to get a shot. And that one's good. Yow's got 6.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Here's Clingan. And it's Clingan with the jam.
Denny
You can't teach size, right? Clingan is already one of the bigger guys in this league, and you can see him adding another 10 or 15 pounds of muscle.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Well, Avi isn't afraid to challenge the defense inside, which is why he gets calls like these.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Pass to Holiday. Now Clingan, covered by Hayes. That gives them the lead. Clingan's got the lead up to 2 now for the Trailblazers. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Trailblazers foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Second team foul.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Taking 2 shots.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea.
That one is no good. The Blazers on offense. Pass to Williams. Love outside. Murray outside. To the inside. There's Williams. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 26 seconds left in the first half of the game. Inside. Here's Mutombo. Back to Landry. 6 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for you.
And the first one at the line is good.
Dikembe Mutombo. 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They're up.
18.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Portland leading. Now Sharp. Pass to Reith. Shot clock at 6. Back to Sharp. Over Alston. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Houston with it. Now here's Scola. Houston moving it around. Back to Alston. Over Sharp. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. And Battier throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Pass to Reith. And the layup falls. Reith has got his first 2 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Back to Scola. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Portland trailing here. Here's Rupert. He has yet to score. Pass to Sharp. No good on the shot.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
Back to McGrady. Rupert grabs the board. Down low. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Substitution for your Rockets. Carl Landry.
And here are the Rockets.
Jackson.
They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Landry. And here's Alston. On the wing, Jackson. Over Sharp. Jackson misses. So it's Portland now. They trail by 1. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Substitution.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Throws it up high. Swiped it away. Pass to Rupert. Here's Reith. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Battier. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the inside. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the
At the
bucket.
line for Houston, Aaron Brooks. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Pass to Rupert. Now, here's Sharp. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Here's the break. Deep 2 from Brooks. Busts the J after the KG pass fake. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Whew. They're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Landry. And the jam by Carl Landry.
Oh, An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Rupert. Here's Reith. The Rockets pull it in. Hayes up top. Here's Landry, and he lays it straight in. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
The third quarter comes to a close. Rockets lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now in the high post. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. The kick out to Holiday. In the corner, Kamara with it. Outside, Avdia. Fires top of the key. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love how hard Clingan works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Back to Jackson. Outside, Scola. Clingan with the block.
And at 7'2", Clingan is a huge shot blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Things really clicking for them at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Outside, Jackson. McGrady outside. Pass to Alston. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Scola. And Clingan pulls it down. Portland leading. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Nice show of force by Avdia at the rim, punishing the defense for giving him the open.
Here's Jackson. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Trailblazers leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Holiday.
2 minutes.
No good on that one. And so here is Houston. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Pass to Yao. Poked away. Clingan with the steal. Back to Avdia. Right wing. Portland moving the ball. Clingan a good look. Offline with the baseline jump. And that one's good. McGrady's got his first points of the game.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And here is Yao. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. Trailblazers making a switch here. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. He's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Well, you got to be able to take a hit in the NBA. Grant doing what he had to.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Hesty out. Grant with the ball. Picked up by Battier. Good.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And here's Alston. So here's Scola, covered by Kamara. Diao. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And when you need points, Yao is a great option. He just goes on the attack.
Outside, Avdia. Count it!
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Whoops, they pick off the pass. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battle.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, they come in off a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. And guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Shot goes in.
Alexander!
So, Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams. And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander!
And that one, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Boy, that's an example of a player taking what the defense gives you, just doesn't work out in his favor, right? He misses the shot.
Now, here's Holmgren. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Holmgren's got 6 points.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Outside for SGA. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
To the middle. Here's Caruso. And he lays it straight in.
What you love about Alex Caruso, he's never going to force his own shot, just going to let the offense develop.
Back to Holmgren.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And he banks in the layup.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknault and I were able to chat. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you, Kevin.
And Allie, thanks so much.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. In the corner, Wallace with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
First personal foul.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Substitution on the floor.
And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And Oklahoma City making a change.
Oklahoma City. James.
Loads it up for Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. Oklahoma City moving it around. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Alex Caruso playing bigger than his size. Nice.
And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. The Thunder have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Caruso with the ball. He averages a bit over 6 points a game, and they pick up 2.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. It's Joe on the wing. Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Pass to Williams. In the corner, it's Jang. Now Mitchell. Pocket 6. Banked in off the glass. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Thunder.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's Mitchell over Wallace, and it's Mitchell missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's SGA. Rebound by Williams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Of course, winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Takes it off the glass. That's now 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Holmgren with the steal. Here's SGA. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
Here's Williams, still without a basket. Good D by Holmgren.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year. The Thunder leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep, SGA. Unable to get that one. On offense, here are the Thunder. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Dort. Here's Carlson. Mitchell outside. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. The Thunder lead by 4. And for 2. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Just 5 to shoot. Back to Dort. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Back to SGA. Pass to Dort. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Wiggins from outside. Oklahoma City trailing. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. And that one hits back iron. Here's Dort. Going inside. The shot, no good.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
For the tie. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
To the paint. Pass to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. For the lead, Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot from the left block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Inside, Wallace. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
To the inside, Williams. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys, back to you.
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Williams. Wiggins outside. Connects from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
Pass to Mitchell. He gets it in there. Mitchell's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Joe. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George.
Oklahoma City ball.
Shot clock at 5. Joe can't get it to go. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. Shots good by Carlson.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Floats it up for Wiggins.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Over in the corner, George. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. George got the lead up to 2 now for Oklahoma City. And the slam dunk by Wallace.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
And the layup's good off the glass. Joe's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Substitution on the floor.
Up in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And time for the short.
39.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On offense, here are the Thunder. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by SGA. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. One on Holmgren.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading. But the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
And that one's good, SGA.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Holmgren outside. Oklahoma City moving it around to the paint. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Wallace outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Now it's a 6-point Oklahoma City lead. Back to Jang. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
Maybe the most predictable player on the floor in this moment. SGA with a big-time delivery.
Holmgren right side. Pass to Jang. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're in front by 4. 59 seconds left in the game. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi guys, well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. The coach implored them to stay locked in mentally, telling the squad, quote, I know you're tired, but we cannot make costly mistakes. It was a simple but important message.
Thank you once again, Allie.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass there.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
So staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
And here's SGA. He'll bring it up with the Thunder. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Buries the long-range jumper.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
All is left side. Outside, SGA. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game.
Hey, everybody. we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. We've got the Lakers facing the New York Knicks. For three, Smith. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by Stoudemire.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And here are the Knicks now. To the wing, right side. For three, Smith. And again, New York with the triple.
I think this is J.R. Smith at his very best. Outstanding at capitalizing on the catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Smart outside. LaRavia left side. The three. The shot by James, no good. We played just over a minute here in the first. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Ayton.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now.
At the line for the Lakers.
Both free throws good from James. So it's the Knicks now. 4-point game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with the Knicks head coach. The coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Back to Doncic. Down low. Here's Ayton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, nice fake by Ayton. He can beat you with strength, and he can also beat you with finesse.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Chandler. And he buries his first look.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Jump ball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to LaRavia. Here's James. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
James doing his thing in close to the hoop. Good work there.
Right wing. Here's Stoudemire. Clock at 6. Three-pointer, Anthony. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Back to Doncic. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
Oh, hey, how about
big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Timeout ball for
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Hachimura outside. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Fields. Now here's Davis. He's covered by Vincent. Here's Stoudemire. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great admiration for Stoudemire's athleticism. You got to be aware of it now because he'll get to the air and throw it down in a hurry.
And Doncic launches from deep. The long distance three is buried.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
That one's good for two.
Yeah, I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Luka Doncic.
Doncic with the bucket. And here are the Knicks. Here's Bibby. No points yet. Davis.
Baron Davis.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And here's Doncic outside.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 3. To the inside. Pass to Vincent. Takes a 3. That one no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Knicks out in front, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
3-point goal.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player, a generational talent. Brian, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report. Just 2 to shoot.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Anthony. And too long on the shot.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Going all the way to the rack. Oh my goodness!
Disrespectful.
When Smith is shooting the rock like this, with this kind of confidence, watch out now. He can put you to sleep when he starts knocking down shots like that.
Got a piece of it. Anthony right side. Pass to Lynn. Anthony in the post. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Lakers trail by 6. James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Anthony. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
James can't get it to go.
When you need the double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
And Lynn gets it to go. Lynn's got his first basket.
They're really working the paint now.
Back to James to win the drought. The rebound by Chandler.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Here's Lynn. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
2 minutes remaining in the
James,
first half.
left side. Here's Hayes. Tipped. And they get it back. Los Angeles needs to get off the shot. And it's James with the three. James has got 7 points in the game.
I really like the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
Hook loose. Fast break, New York. Anthony outside. Pass to Lynn. Here's Stoudemire. And he dunks it down.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Chandler, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Anthony. Out to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
When Chandler gets the ball near the hole, he knows what to do with it.
Pass to LaRavia. Here's James. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 4. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Jared Vanderbilt.
Jared Vanderbilt picks one up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
The Luka three, money.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
33.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. To the middle. The three ball. They shoot again. It's blocked.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
Here's Chandler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
It's stolen by Smart. Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 14 points.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
And Anthony slams it in.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Lynn. The three, Smith. And Aiden pulls it down. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. LeBron going downhill. And a missed layup. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Anthony. Here's Chandler. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Jacks up a 3. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Here comes your Knicks City Axers, everyone. Get loud for it.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Laker fans, another big cheer for your Knicks City
Lakers trail by 7. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
To the paint. It's Lynn.
Lakers foul. Luka Doncic. First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Knicks, Jeremy Lin. At the line.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. Lakers trail by 7. Inside. LaRavia, left side. From deep, here's Doncic. Drills it from deep.
3-point goal.
Doncic has got 15.
We usually see Doncic operating in the middle of the floor, not in the corner, but he's a gifted scorer wherever he happens to shoot it from.
Now here's Smith. 15 points in the game. And they pick up 2.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Knicks leading by 3. .136 left in the third quarter. Stoudemire. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Boy, what a slick job of passing from Jeremy Lin on that.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Luka Doncic talked about wearing purple and gold. He said, it's the Lakers. So many past legends, so many championships. You don't come here for anything else. So I have everything left to prove, and that's the goal. I get to play in the greatest club in the world, and I'm excited for this new journey. Ryan?
A new beginning. Thank you, Allie. Doncic, good.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now a timeout called by New York.
For a t-shirt toss.
The Lakers making a switch here.
City Kid.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
From deep, here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
And the Lakers hit again from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Well, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Back to Kleber. And finished off by Kleber.
Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Just 3 on the clock. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. More 2K action in just a moment. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. New York trailing. Here's Lynn. Down low. Here's Chandler. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
New York. And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Put your hands together.
Now a timeout called by New York. One guy who's been getting it done, Luka Doncic.
At some point, you have to try and force the ball out of his hands, but that's easier said than done.
So both teams changing it up here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Knicks head coach talking to his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Thank you for that, Allie.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Here's Lynn.
Timeout.
New York calls timeout.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks City Dancers.
Off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Smith. Oh, deflected.
Out of bounds.
And so the ball out of bounds. Smart did last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Five to shoot. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to James. Back to Doncic. Fires in the triple. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Chandler. He's defended by Hayes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Knocks down the triple.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of good points from sharp passing.
The athletic game of Chandler helps tremendously. He's awesome at flying up to complete alley-oops.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Now here's Doncic. Knocks it down from distance. Doncic has got 11 points in the quarter.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And the basket by Stoudemire.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
LeBron James.
Wow, we've seen Ayton step up in big moments, in big games, and deliver.
Here's Chandler. LeBron with the rebound.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Smith outside. There's the three. And Ayton pulls it down.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Now here's Smith. Anthony outside. Back to Smith. Oh, it falls! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Any doubt who's taking that shot? That's Luka's basketball all the way because he's much in the clutch.
Now here's Smith. New York working the ball around now. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Monster stuff inside from Chandler. Defense was tight, but it wasn't enough.
Tyson Chandler at the line, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. And so they foul intentionally.
Amari Stoudemire, 4th personal foul.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
Amari Stoudemire.
He hits the first one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Now it's a 2-possession game. Important foul shots right there.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Here they are.
They're down by 4. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. For 3, Smith. Knicks keep it alive. Pass to Lynn. And here's Smith. From deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
For 3, Anthony. The shot no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. They played